A group of gang members from Texas are very upset at 4 Extra for how he treated 607 Unc during their interview. Now, they're so upset that they apparently want to smoke with 4 Extra. And one of them issued a travel ban on 4 Extra, claiming that he can't come to Texas. They claim their anger for what 4 Extra did to 607 Unc isn't just because Unc has heavy ties to Texas, but they believe that 4 Extra was bullying 607 Unc.
4 Extra. He goddamn pulled up on 607 Unc.
4 Extra was picking and choosing, bro.
Yeah, it looked like some bully.
It was some bully.
I mean, I felt like, because that was his partner that was sitting up there with him, too.
Bro, you towering over the man.
Do that shit to a killer.
Hey, I ain't saying, I don't know what Unc did. Gonna do what? I don't know.
Man, look.
What I know is, at the end of the day, it's nothing. Only a coward feels empowered by towering over a person who's physically weak.
Do that to Aaron the plumber.
Like that was coward shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
Do that
like, to did that in front of me in the room, I'd have stood up for Unc just on the wing.
Stop playing.
It's bully.
Stop playing.
I don't like bully.
Stop playing. They can say what they want to say about this bullshit. Mom, stop playing. If a nigga been in that house with Unc, bro, we would have popped it off in that beat. Like, what's up, nigga? Nigga, I ain't bro. I'm tired of these county niggas, bro. That nigga's a county warrior. Where the camera at? What he be doing? Nigga, a county warrior. You ain't doing that shit in prison. He would be dead. You ain't doing that shit in the street, you'll be dead.
Bullying would be the case here if you lose 99.9% of the context regarding why 4 Extra was really tripping on 607 Unc during their interview. Like, I understand where they want to go. They've just lost their way trying to get there. See, 4 Extra and the optics of him standing up and pressing 607 Unc, letting him know he could die in the building, it looks bad. It looks bad because 4 Extra is like 5 times bigger than 607 Unc. But then you add the context of 607 Unc antagonized and created issues with 4 Extra. He's the one that was dissing 4 Extra in interviews. 607 Unc is from the rival gang that 4 Extra is from. Unc is a Hoover. We have completely lost the plot if we now consider a gangbanger pulling up on a rival gang member who disrespected him online and intimidating him and yelling at him and marking him out. If that's considered bullying now, bro, then throw away all gangbanging, because now all gangbanging is bullying. 4 Extra is from neighborhood. Unc is from Hoover. Right off the rip, they enemies. If they had zero backstory whatsoever, and 4 Extra seen a Hoover and wanted to trip on him, that's just what comes with gangbanging. But now you add in the added context, which is 607 Unc was antagonizing this man online, and that led to him seeing the disrespect and wanting to check Unc. Now he's a bully? Yo, I think y'all forgot what 607 Unc said about 4 Extra. Let's roll the clip.
What are your thoughts on 4 Extras?
4 Extra probably got hit extra.
Wait, what?
That's all. He probably got hit extra. How did that doodle ball shit? If
You're lucky he's going to be locked up for another month.
No, gang. If you talk about that doodle ball shit, I had to get hit extra.
What do you mean doodle ball?
He's talking about he put peanut butter up in the game.
No. He said he knocked out an op and that somebody, his cellmate, grabbed a packet of peanut butter, squirted it on the dude's ass. He said he didn't take part.
That's not true. Listen, if you
he's
saw
not a peanut butter.
Come on, gang. If you saw it, you did it. Listen, gang. Stop playing with me. If you saw a nigga sitting ass didn't do nothing, you probably got hit extra. That's why I call him 4 Extra. Probably got hit extra. I said, oh, mama, stop playing with me. You know that. Listen, that's weird shit. I don't even watch a man. Would you watch somebody get peanut butter up their ass? I get none.
For sure. I got to talk about it on the podcast.
But he had to talk about it. He was in jail.
He made it clear, and I believe him because from my perspective, he has a sterling reputation for heterosexuality.
Come on, gang. What's fighting got to do with some ass? Playing with me. Anytime fighting got to do with some ass, homosexual, gang.
No, that's how you permanently make it clear that you're taking their reputation away from them.
That's how you permanently make it clear that you gay. 4 Extra probably got hit extra. I swear to God.
No, he hits extra. He got a baby on the way.
Gang, he probably got hit extra, gang. Extra time.
He making babies.
No, gang. Oh, no. He's somebody else's baby in jail if he putting peanut butter up their ass.
See, this is the problem we're going to have now. You're going to have smoke with 4 Extras.
No, but listen, if Brick Baby can walk in this building and have smoke with Wax 100 for 2 years without seeing him, I can manage to be in this motherfucker for 2 years without seeing 4 Extra.
If a rival gang member can call you gay and play with your masculinity on the internet, and then you run into him and you are expected to be super calm, if that's what happens in Texas, then hey, that's what y'all do. But I'm not ready to go as far to say it's bullying. Now, do I believe that 4 Extra should have chilled? Unc is harmless, I don't think Unc means no harm, man. I don't feel like Unc was trying to be malicious. I feel like to Unc, everything is content. But if you're gonna say certain things, you should be expecting certain responses. It should still be an expectation. The expectation shouldn't be everybody is gonna give me a pass. At the end of the day, Unc is a gang member. He's somebody who's from the streets. He understands saying certain things about people, especially an active gang member, evokes a certain response. So for them to now hop on a podcast and say that Unc is being bullied is kind of crazy to me. Now, did 4 Extra react a little too crazy? Yes. I don't think it's cool what he did. But bullying gang, come on, bro.
And then on top of that, like, I'm not finna, okay, he said what he said. You feel me? And he be playing, he be saying shit he probably shouldn't say, because people die about that shit. So I understand the position 4 Extra took, but I'm not finna,
Man,
I'm not finna bully a nigga. Hey, guess what? I got a little homie about your size. What's your height? What's your weight? I'm gonna go get my little homie. Yeah, you got to pay for that. Like, you got to watch your mouth. So I would have handled it differently. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
have a problem with how you have a problem with, but don't bully no nigga. You know what I'm
my advice to 4 Extra, stay in California, bro. Stay in California, bro.
What you mean by that? Why you think you gotta stay in California?
Cause he come anywhere else, he gonna be going back to Cali in a box, and nobody give a f about no gang shit.
I want to meet him. He seemed like a cool. I'm saying, but like, I think sometimes
I don't have no desire.
I want to meet him. Like, shit, I got no problem with no nigga.
Man, bro, I got a problem.
Hey, bro, that shit you did, that was bully shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, that shit.
Bro, look at Unc,
that
bro.
Shit was there.
Look at
You
Unc.
know what I mean?
Do big homie CC like that.
Yeah,
Do like that. Do Aaron like that, bro.
They said he was like 40, 50 deep in there.
But see, what you coming at that? Bro, but look, let me tell you something. See, that's why.
That's
look,
abuse of power.
look. I remember one time, I fucked Rain to a certain extent, but I don't trust Rain because I feel like Rain want to get his lick back for what I said about 3. You feel me? That's cool. But when Whack 100 said, "In the West we trust," everything I do, I represent the West. You feel me?
Some of the points they're making is good. Unc is really small, so if 4 Extra would have beat up Unc, he really gets no points. But whole time they're sympathizing for 607 Unc. Unc is doing interviews saying the opposite. Unc is doing interviews saying how the weight don't mean nothing. It's all about the speed. How he's gonna knock out 4 Extra. So if Unc is talking this crazy and this heavy after the podcast is happening, and he wants the violence now, then like, what are you guys doing? He's telling us that weight don't matter. He's telling us that he's gonna knock out 4 Extra. Now, my take will be, if you're gonna knock out 4 Extra now, then why didn't you knock him out when y'all was doing the podcast? But here's what Unc has to say about the potential that he could fight 4 Extra.
Right, but I want to fight him for that.
You want to fight 4 Extra?
100%. 100%. I'm gonna knock him the f out too. 4 Extra can't fight. Listen, you know they can't fight when they gotta bring their game to fight. I'm 120 pounds, gang. Wet. He don't need his gang. Ain't that nigga like 500 pounds? Oh no, that's his booty. That's his booty big as shit. That nigga booty 500 pounds. 4 Extra got a 500-pound booty.
Now, what was your thoughts on defusing the situation during the podcast?
I told him something he never heard before. I told him I loved him. He ain't never heard of love. He ain't never had it before. So I told him I loved him. He got kind of like stuck. Because the true way to defeat evil is through love. So I told him I loved him. That did it all. Right? That fixed the situation.
Okay, what do you think he was most mad about?
Nothing. Adam told him to do it. He wasn't mad. He always mad. He mad that he go to jail. He mad that he broke. He mad that he do a $130 promo. He mad because he woke up in the same hood that he grew up in. Right? He mad because his life up. He mad because it's survival mode. He mad because he can't figure it out. He ain't mad at me. I did nothing to him. I don't know him. How could he be mad at me over a joke that everybody say? Everybody know 4 Extra got hit extra.
There's a rule I learned in life. You can't tell the offended party not to be offended. They're the ones that offended. So if you're claiming that this man was getting hit in jail and he's offended by it, and then he finds out, oh wait, you're part of the rival gang. Like even though you're from a Hoover set in St. Louis, Hoovers and it's still the same thing, right? So he's thinking, okay, so you playing with me, and you're from a gang that I that I don't like. Well, when I see you is up. So I don't feel like you can say, yo, I was joking, gang, but not everybody is gonna go for those jokes, especially if they don't know you.
Okay, now let's go back to this fade. You want to do a boxing match?
I got 50,000 for a celebrity boxing match because he an animal. I can't trust him. He gonna try to use his game for protection. So normally I like call him like, yo, meet me right here and fight. But you can't tell him that. He gonna bring his whole gang and them bitches. So I'm gonna get him in the ring with metal detectors. I'm gonna knock his big fat ass out. He gonna land on that big ass booty, and I'm gonna put a carrot in it.
Now, I mean, he is in a pretty big weight class.
Listen,
he's
it ain't
big,
about
man.
big, it's about fast. You cannot hit what you can't catch.
So that would be your strategy.
That is the strategy. To make his ass out of breath. If we run out of breath, knock him the out. I'm gonna knock for us the out! I'm gonna knock him out, Capone.
Y'all got a big weight difference, man.
I'll knock you out then. How about that? How about that?
Them punches gonna be pretty tough, man.
Come on, gang, he ain't gonna hit me.
If he catch you with a couple
listen,
of them
gang,
punches,
that
it's
big as
bad.
shit, slow as he'll never touch me. Listen, I wouldn't want to fight him. I'm for love, but he tested something in me. Now I have to fight him, or he gotta bow down. He gotta decline the fight, or he gotta fight.
I don't know, man. That don't sound like a victim. That sounds like a man who can handle his own. That sounds like a man who's ready for the smoke and who's ready for whatever. Right? Now, these dudes, I don't know how closely they know Unc. I don't know if them and Unc are really close or if Unc is putting the Goon and Goon squad out in these streets, man. My only advice to everybody, man, is at least talk to the person first that you're trying to defend. Because if that person don't consider themselves a victim, if that person is trying to fight, if that person is trying to, now engage in violence and they don't feel like they're at a disadvantage, they feel like they can knock out 4 extra, then I feel like the claims of this person being a victim or a bully victim is kind of crazy because he's now claiming that he can knock him out. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe that 607 Unc was bullied by 4 extra? Now, what I do think is unfortunate, I feel like this situation right here kind of forced Unc to take a step back from No Jumper. He removed No Jumper from his bio, which I think is very unfortunate, man. I'm going to do whatever I could do to bring him back. I feel like Unc is a much-needed piece at No Jumper. But I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, man, to find out why Benzino keeps getting worse. He tries to defend Jim Jones' delusion, but it greatly backfired. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.